days of scents down on you are over with these 15 fragrances. With Boss Bottled Absolute, just like in the title, you're coming off like an executive or a boss. Even though you'll come off like a boss, do not wear this to your job. You will be heading to HR, my boy. This is ambery, spicy, leathery, woody, and smoky, which makes you come off like a smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Even though I don't wear Dior Sauvage elixir often, for the time I have, it's lasted me 10 plus hours. You should know by now that this is a fall or winter scent. And with it getting colder in Texas, I got a reason to wear this now. Out of all the fragrances in the Sauvage line, 4 years later, this is still the best from the line. This is spicy, woody, aromatic, and my favorite part is having a warm scent for winter and fall while still being fresh. There's a lot of short-living Tom Ford fragrances. For example, my favorite Lost Cherry. But boy, Tuscan leather, don't play. This consists of, obviously, leather, which gives off a rich and luxurious feel, but it also has a touch of fruity sweetness that gives a refreshing feel from that smooth darkness. Tuscan leather is a classic that you can always come back to. I wore this all last year's winter, and from my experience, it'll last you up to 12 hours. Replica's Jazz Club might be a little bit questionable in terms of longevity, but for me, it's lasted up to 7 hours. The scent though, no need to question it. Jazz Club is this rich, luxurious scent that's more for the mature audience. This fragrance is smoky from the tobacco, which reminds me of a pipe people would smoke in a jazz club. Along with that tobacco, it's sweet from the vanilla, and the main star of the show, the booziness of the rum. Wherever you go, this is gonna make people feel like Dokes from Dexter. I know someone in this bitch smell good, but I don't know who it is. Then boom, surprise motherfucker. You pop through knowing you the best smelling man. After recently wearing Louis Vuitton's Ombre Nomad, the longevity on this is wild. It's lasted on my shirt into the next day. Despite them being a designer fragrance brand, the more I wear LV, the more they come off like a borderline niche fragrance. While Ombre Nomad is floral, don't confuse it for a feminine scent. They give this a masculine approach from the amber, oud, cozy spices, and smokiness from the incense. My favorite part about this scent is the fact that it makes you come off refined, smooth, elegant, and mysterious, which may either make someone non-stop think about you or make you a father of 3, so be careful with this. Mont Blanc's Explorer Extreme is an up-and-coming fragrance that needs way more attention than what it's got. I say that because a lot of people are missing out on the best fresh autumn fragrance of 2025. With this, you get citrus that gives off that vibrant, fruity freshness, along with some amber to help you come off more refined and sharp. Afterwards, you're met with woods and leather that gives the idea that you're a well put together man, not just throwing shit on. My biggest issues when it comes to majority of fresh fragrances is that they not only lack an interesting twist, but also longevity. Luckily enough, Mont Blanc was generous enough to give both. Apart from JPG's Le Male Elixir being a long-lasting scent, it's arguably the best fragrance in the Le Male line. I've been rocking with gourmand scents for a minute now, so when this came around, my nostrils was hitting the bachata. It's vanillic with a strong punch of honey. Once it's dried down and settled on your skin, is when the aroma presents how truly smooth it is. If you got a sweet tooth like me, you'll not only smell good for yourself, but for all the baddies who might want to indulge in a sweet smelling treat. Catch my drift. This fragrance continues to get even better. In the first 2 to 4 hours of the scent, it's intense, so be ready for mad compliments. Spicebomb Extreme came out a whole decade ago. I'm surprised we didn't see a 10th anniversary edition for such a legendary cologne. With every Spicebomb, there's something unique to them. But what makes Extreme stand out, of the available notes, it's a simple but well executed seductive aroma. This is vanillic with spices such as cinnamon, cumin, and saffron, with some smokiness and a touch of bourbon. Victor and Rolf weren't playing when they called this Spicebomb Extreme, because the projection on this is an explosion of intensity. With Cuddle Buddy season being upon us, this is a perfect scent for the occasion. But if it gets farther than cuddles, remember what Wayne said. You don't want that I'm late text. Bro, Stronger With You Parfum is guaranteeing you some hours on the clock. It's lasted me around 7 to 8 hours. With any Stronger With You cologne, you could expect a minimum of 7+ hours. But unlike the other fragrances, the Parfum, it's less centered around the spiciness, but more so the elegance. This is vanillic, subtly spicy from the pink pepper and cinnamon, along with some finishing touches of leather and chestnut. This is a compliment magnet. My whole family told me I smell good. And it's loud, so everybody will quickly recognize who the best smelling in the room is. With New Year's being right around the corner, you might want to throw a party. And I don't know about you, but I'm not letting my guests smell better than me. If you're the same, this will do the trick. Between me and you, Bleu de Chanel parfum has lasted me a solid 7 to 9 hours. If you're in a rush to get somewhere and need a fragrance that you know smells good, this one of them fragrances you can depend on in crunch time. If you don't know about this, I'm a little disappointed. But nonetheless, this is woody, citrusy, fresh, aromatic with some subtle touches of spice. I suggest you wear this to something casual, like a party. Don't expect crazy compliments. You're wearing this to smell good for you. Speaking of woods, we have Boss Bottled Elixir, which in recent time has become one of my favorite woody fragrances. At first, I used to recommend Burberry Hero Parfum a lot, but after recently comparing this and that, I'm gonna be real, I don't know what I was thinking, bruh. This consists of woods such as cedar wood and vetiver, along with some amber, cozy spices and patchouli. While I rock with the Boss Bottled Absolute, it focuses more on the amber, leather, and smokiness. It's viable, but the woodiness in the elixir comes off more refined and gentlemanlike. If you're wearing this anywhere, wear it when you're taking that girl from Hinge out, cause she's gonna know she's with a real gentleman. And who knows, you might get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. Draft Punk, why did y'all leave us? I've been doing my homework recently. Carolina Herrera knew exactly what they were doing when they made Bad Boy Extreme. This a banger. If I was to compare this to any other fragrance, it's like a richer, less bitter, better version of Noir Extreme. This has a lot of similarities to that, such as warm spices and woods, but what makes it better is the amber and cacao. There's additional notes, but the blend as a whole is smooth, delectable, and comes off natural. The only right place to wear this is the Thanksgiving dinner. Do not let Unc smell better than you now. I still believe Most Wanted is the most sleek but simple bottle design in the game. But in terms of longevity, the Most Wanted EDP Intense got it, bro. Me and the Most Wanted collection go way back. I'm talking like my high school days. Recently, I've been rocking with Wanted Forever, but it just doesn't have the longevity that this go has. You'll get around 7 to 8 hours of spicy, boozy sweetness. And I ain't talking about that typical vanilla. It's caramel sweet. Listen, I don't drink, so let me know if I'm wrong, but I would imagine that this smells like the taste of salted caramel crown. I've never talked about this fragrance, but especially for this video, we gotta talk about Moschino's Toy Boy. Usually, when I'm talking about florals, it's me glazing Valentino. My experience with this, it'll last you a minimum of 6 hours up to a maximum of 9. Which is surprising because you think with a floral scent, it would be light, right? Nah, player, it's heavy. From the woods like cashmere and sandalwood and vetiver with some musk and some soft spices. Maybe you've been hearing all the hype about extra dose, but just can't get behind spending that pretty penny. For a quarter of the cost, I feel like this is pretty close to it. Now, Million Gold Elixir just came out this year. It's not specific what month this came out, but it do not matter. Do not sleep on this. It's hashtag certified, and I ain't talking Baby Tron. F your baby mama, grab your son and do a TikTok. Yo, he was going crazy on that track. What happened to Baby Tron? Don't get discouraged because of the OG. Trust me, I understand. I was equally, if not more, upset by it. But Paco Rabanne redeemed themselves. The main issues I had with the OG was, for one, they took the 1 out of 1 million. And for two, the scent was like a son that ran away from home. It was absent. But they must have heard my review for the OG and made the elixir more intense. You'll notice this is vanillic, woody, powdery, and vibrant from the citrus. Give Paco Rabanne a round of applause. This is what Million Gold should have been. And on top of that, you'll get 8 hours out of this aroma. You tired of those old fragrances in your collection? Watch my 15 best men's fragrances of 2025 video.